What's going on? It's your boy KQ, KC Boxing, coming with another updated video for all you subscribers and viewers. You know my man, Effie Ajaba. I did a video on him on his second fight. He was his third fight. He was 3-0, and with 3 KOs. And actually, I got about 2,000 views, close to 2,000 views off of that. The highest views I ever got. And this was a while back. And I've only been doing this 7 months. And along with Gausha, Barthelemy, and others, they will be added to the Charlo card. But I'm very excited by Effie. I just call him Effie because he reminds me of a Deontay Wilder. The height, the build, but he has a better coordination set. He has a better stance. The power is not there yet. He still is developing. He's only 7-0. Yes, that's all. And he will be fighting also on the undercard come December 22nd. Now, the reason why I'm so excited about him is because, first of all, he's under tutelage of Ronnie Shields. And he punches in combination. He has great footwork. He has great movement. He knows how to throw a punch. And also, he was chosen for the Olympic team in Nigeria. Now, Gausha was on the Olympic team also now. Let's not forget that. So, December 22nd will also be a pretty nice card to see. Now, keep your eyes on this young man. This young man is moving up through the heavyweight ranks, just like Deontay Wilder. Sure, he has a lot to learn. He has a long way to go. But he's getting off to a damn good start. Now, it'll only be 6 rounds for him. You know how boxers start off, where you start off with 4 rounds, 6 rounds, maybe 8 rounds, and then you work your way up to 10 and finally 12. But 6 rounds is good enough for him, but let's see how he do as being winded. You know, he need to get in there with someone that's gonna give him some rounds. He need to put in some rounds. Sure, he has the power. We know that. We know he's tall. We know that. We know he's big and muscular. We know that. And other fighters know that. Especially the one that took a look at him and walked out the ring. I mean, the referee gave instructions. He went back to the ring. And when the whistle blew, he kindly turned around, went outside the ropes, and walked back to his dressing room. And the Jabba was declared the winner because he quit. He quit before he got started. So, will this young man be a force to be reckoned with, maybe 8 years from now, or maybe sooner. Depends on how they move him. But I'd say give him about 4 years. I think that's a good move for him. Let him build up his confidence, build up his skill set, teach him how to use his jab outside, teach him how to fight inside. As my good friend, Goodfellow Sports say, the eyes are important. Remember that. When you're fighting inside, you have to watch the uppercuts. You have to watch the body work. You have to work. You have to steady be in there working. I call fighting in the phone booth, where you stand there and you do the holding, and you have to learn how to hold without the referee seeing you actually hold. Floyd Mayweather was good at that. Only certain fighters can do that. Floyd Mayweather was good at taking your breath away. He'd get you in the clinch, and he'll make it where he lean on you. And while he leaning on you, he'll grab his glove and cover your mouth and nose up for a minute. He did Canelo like that. Canelo didn't like that. He pushed Floyd. But, you learn little tricks like that as you go along. You're not going to learn that as a prospect or a contender or a 7-fight pro. You're not going to learn that. You're going to learn that as you go. But right now, Effie has power for, let me clarify this, he has power for a young pro, okay? Someone just turned pro. Remember, he only had 7 pro fights. No, he hasn't fought anyone yet with the name. He haven't had that step-up fight yet. Ronnie Shields is moving him exactly how he should be moved. Nothing too hasty, nothing too laxed. Then you make your next move, where he will have to pretty much be on his toes a little bit. Someone that would give him a couple more rounds. Then, after that, step up a little bit more. No, inch by inch. Step by step. Then slowly he turned. Then he started showing that athleticism, showing that power. Now, what I hear, his work ethic is great. Now, don't get me wrong. Barthelemy and Gausha and the rest of these guys, they are good fighters also. Gausha, Olympic prospect. He's been in the Olympics and he's great. Barthelemy, he's great. He's a great fighter. He has Castro in his corner. He has a brother that fights. He's a great fighter. He's a Cuban, and he has that Cuban style fight. But he doesn't fight like Aslandy Lara. Aslandy Lara is not that type of fighter like Barthelemy. Barthelemy don't buy into that Cuban style fighting. He might do it a little bit, but he'd rather fight with his hands down than raise him to punch. Which you better be careful, because you have to have good reflexes, because someone would take advantage of that and pop you, which I have seen on several occasions. But he's a good fighter. The reason why I'm specifically talking about Effie Ajaba is because I seen this coming. That's why I did a video. If you check my video, if you go to the videos and go all the way back, actually I put the same picture up so it would be easy to find, and say and play that video. It's still on there. Play it and actually see and hear what I say. I said this man would be good. This young man would be good and great. This young man has a big future ahead of him if he's smart. Be smart, Effie. Take your time. It's no rush. I wish I could talk to the fighters personally and tell them the money will be there. The financial stability will come. All you have to do is do your job. Do your part. Win. Look good in winning. If you lose, look good in losing. Why look good in losing? Because you still will be markable. You still will be talked about. You still will have a shot. You still will get picked up. You still will be in the running. And you still will be having greatness down the line. Muhammad Ali, he had losses on his record, but he was the greatest of his era. So far he's undefeated. But keep in mind, he only been a pro for 7 fights. December 22nd, he'll be stepping in the ring for the 8th time as a pro. I would love to see how he looked. I can't wait to see how he looked. Has he improved since his last fight? Has he improved since his last 2 fights? Has he improved since his first fight as a pro? So, as I mentioned once before, he reminded me of a Deontay Wilder. Same physique, same height. The difference is the boxing acting. Ajaba, he can box. Deontay Wilder has power, but he can't box. So, I want you to tune in December 22nd and watch this young man, because you will be seeing greatness being developed. I'm very high and very excited about this young man. The heavyweight division is back, and they coming out the woodworks. Trust me, they are. So, with that, that's all I got for you, and I will catch you on another fire down video in the morning. I'm KQ, KC Boxing Channel. I'm a new channel, and I definitely need your support. So, if you can, after you show your support, hit the icon bell, and it'll let you know each and every time I do a video or a live stream. And also, in the description box, you will find all my information. You will find my email, my Gmail, and also you will find my Twitter account page, and also my PayPal account page. That's to help me develop and create this channel. And also will go to a worthy cause to help children with a deadly disease. And also, I want to give a shout out to the underrated darkness, because we collaborated today and we had a great talk and great live stream. We talked about cancer, the cause I support. Then we talked about boxing. 2.5 hours. We had a very, very great live stream. So, go to his live stream and listen. We did that today. So, just to keep in mind, his name is Underrated Darkness. So, with that, keep in mind, I am a new channel. But I'm not new to this boxing shit. No, sir. I'm just true to this boxing shit. Peace and love. I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.